Namaste, everybody. I am Sushil and I welcome you to my 21-day yoga program for beginners. Whether you're a beginner or you have some experience, or even if you're a yoga teacher, this program will help you to build a solid foundation of yoga. Not just asana, the poses, but also the breath work, pranayama, and meditation. I have designed this program so that you can work on your physical health, mental, and also emotional health. Few things before we start the practice. You might need some props for this class, for this program. A yoga belt. If you don't have a belt, you can use a scarf or a towel. And 2 blocks. For beginners, this is very important, a very good investment. And what time you have to practice this? Because this is a recording session, you might feel you will do any time of the day, but the best time to practice is in the morning because you're on empty stomach and you will have far more benefits of this practice than you do later in the day. But if it is not possible in the morning, please do it any time in the day, but make sure you're not practicing after your food, at least 2 to 3 hours after your meals. Okay, if you have any discomfort in any of the poses, you can always skip the pose and you can also write to me for further and personal guidance. So let's get started. We will start in a comfortable seated position. If you're not able to sit comfortably, you can always place a cushion underneath your buttocks that will help you to sit straight and upright. If you have the practice of sitting in half lotus, Ardha Padmasana, please feel free to get into this pose. Rest your hands onto the thighs. You can turn your palms up and bring your index finger and the thumb together. We call this as Jnana Mudra, also called as Chin Mudra. This is the mudra of knowledge. This is the mudra of meditation to help you to connect with your higher self. Now gently close your eyes. We'll begin this practice by focusing on our physical body. Notice how you feel in this moment, right here, right now. And see if you can relax your body. And wherever your mind is right now, bring all your awareness onto this moment, onto your mind, onto the body. From the body, move your awareness to your breath. And if you're a beginner, you might have a lot of confusion. Where do I breathe? Do I breathe in the abdomen? Do I breathe in my chest? A lot of theories. In this moment, to begin with, breathe wherever you're breathing, but try to slow down your breath and try to witness. Become a sakshi. Observe the inhalation and exhale out slowly, releasing any tension, whether it is in the body or it is in the mind. Take 5 more breaths with complete awareness, focusing on every inhalation and every exhalation. And as you do that, relax your mind. When the mind is not relaxed, it manifests into various diseases in the body. Even though we are working with the body, our primary focus will be mental peace and well-being. Now bring your hands together to your heart center and take a moment This is our first class of this program. Take a moment to set an intention. An intention is a sankalpa. It's a resolve which will set the tone of your practice for the next 21 days. Your intention can be regarding your physical health, mental or emotional well-being. Once you set your intention, repeat it 3 times in your mind. Now we will chant Om 3 times to begin the practice. Breathe in. Gently open your eyes. So the first 1 week, the first 7 days, we're going to spend on grounding and becoming familiar with the concepts of asana, pranayama and meditation. We're going to start today's practice slowly by warming up the joints, muscles, and then learning some standing poses, balancing poses, and then cooling down, shavasana. So let's get started. Take your belt. And if your belt is longer, you can fold your belt into half. And if you're not using the belt, take a towel and raise your hands up. Make sure your hands are wide enough so that your shoulders can move freely. Now take your hands to the back without bending the elbows. If you're bending the elbows and doing it, this is not the best way. So keep your hands straight. Take the hands to the back, touch to the floor, and bring it up and down. We will do this 10 times. Take your hands to the back and forward. Back and forward. If you feel it's too tight, hold it a little wider. If you feel it's easy, hold it a little closer. Back and forward. Remember, in yoga practice, you're giving yourself a challenge. At the same time, the challenge is not too hard that you start feeling pain and you start feeling uneasy. That is not the aim. Continue. 3 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Release, place the belt down. Bring your hands onto your thighs and roll your shoulders up, back and down. The tightness in the shoulders can also cause pain, discomfort in the neck. To the front, roll your shoulders. Now we're going to work on warming up the neck. We're going to avoid lifting the head up and down because some of you had told me that you have neck discomfort. We're going to do the rotation of the neck. Turn your head to the right side. Come to the center and left side. To the right. Make sure your spine, the rest of the spine is not moving. And to the left. To the right. And to the left. Right. Left. Right. And left. Come back to the center and tilt your head to the right side. Now take your right hand, place it onto the ear and pull your head down. Now stretch the other hand out to the side and wrap it around your spine. Now take 5 breaths here, stretching the side of the neck. This is going to release the tension not just in the neck but also in the shoulder, your trapezius muscle. And I would like to say one very important philosophy of Hatha Yoga. Hatha Yoga is the ancient physical practice that unless your mind and soul is involved in your practice, you don't receive complete benefits out of the poses. So do the poses completely, 100%. Now release. We will do this on the other side. Tilt your head to the left side. Place your left hand onto the ear and the right hand around your spine. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now we're going to change the position of the leg. If your right leg was on the top, now bring your left leg on the top or change the cross of the leg. Because most of the times we are giving importance to one side. So one side becomes tight, one side is less strong. So you always feel imbalance on your right and the left side. Now stretch your hands to the front and make a fist. Move your wrist, warming up your wrist joint. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Opposite direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, raise your hands up, interlock your fingers, turn your palms up. Now press your legs down firmly onto the mat, elbows straight, raise your hands up. As you do this, the sides of the spine is lengthening. Your shoulder blade is lifting up. That is helping you to create more space in your ribs and you can breathe better. Now exhale, stretch to the right side. So if you're a beginner, this can happen. So bend, this is a forward bend. So avoid doing this. Chest up and stretch to the side. And stabilize by pressing your sit bones firmly down. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, on to the left. Inhale up. Very important thing, keep a smile on your face. To the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center this time. Release your hands. Bring your right hand down and stretch it out. You can bend this elbow if you feel your spine is more flexible and stretch, but avoid turning the chest down. Keep the top hand up. Stay here for 1. Slow breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale onto the left side. Place your left hand down, right hand over your head, and stay here for 1. Slow down your breathing. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come back up. Now we are going to do twisting. Exhale, twist on the right side. Take the right hand back to the center. Hold the right knee with your left hand and rotate your spine. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale and twist onto the left side. Twisting is very good for the spine, but if you feel any discomfort, avoid twisting very hard. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist on the right. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale, twist onto the left. 3 more times. Inhale up. Exhale on the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale on the left. Inhale up. Exhale on the right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist onto the left. 1 last time. Inhale, come up. Exhale on the right side. And stay here. Hold for 5 breaths. And now if possible, turn your head back And try to bring your chin in line with your right shoulder. If you feel any discomfort, avoid making a deeper movement in the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, raise your hands up. Exhale and twist on to the left side. Take your left hand to the back and rotate your spine. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Now, I'm just going to turn to the other side so that you can see the pose properly, but you can stay there itself. Now, take your hands to the back, press your palms firmly, the fingers pointing towards your buttocks, facing inwards. Now, press your elbows, lift the chest up. Draw your shoulder blades close to each other and lift your chest up. Now, if you're comfortable, you can lift your hips also, but if you feel any discomfort in the knee, in the spine, you can avoid lifting your hips up. Exhale and down. Now, we're going to do the same thing, keeping the legs open. Bend the knees, feet onto the mat. Press your feet, inhale, lift your hips up. Look up. Exhale and slowly lower down. You can lift as much as you can. Press your hands firm. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your glutes, your buttocks. Exhale and down. Inhale, lift up. Press and lift. Exhale and down. We will do one last time. Press your hands firmly. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze, stay here for 1. Very good, everybody. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly lower down and bring your feet together, coming into a butterfly pose. Wrap your hands around your feet and start moving your knees up and down faster. Keep moving your knees faster, warming up your hip joint. In yoga, we also say that the hips store a lot of emotion. So when you're stretching the hips, you're also feeling free emotionally, not just physically. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, get your legs straight. And we will do the boat rowing. Okay? Nava Sanchalanasana. You're going to make a fist in this face. You're going to keep the thumb inside and the fingers onto the thumb. Raise your hands up. Exhale and bend forward, stretching the entire back of the body. If you have any lower back issues, keep the knees slightly bent. Okay? Inhale up. Exhale and reach forward as if you're rowing a boat. Big circles. 2. Exhale out completely. 3. And with all your awareness. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Let's do it the reverse. Take your hands down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This time we're going to hold the feet. Now look at me for a moment, especially all the beginners. The spine has to be straight. If your spine is rounding, take your belt and place it onto your feet and straighten the spine. Okay? This will help you to bend and do the pose safely. I have seen a lot of people who don't do the yoga poses properly and they actually get more injured. So do it properly. And if you're able to hold the feet and keep reaching forward. Keep your neck in line with the spine. Don't look too high. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Now we will come into one of the very important poses which we will do a lot of times in our program, which is Parvatasana. Traditionally in Hatha we call it as Parvatasana, but nowadays it's more commonly known as Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So press your hands firm, take your legs back. So this is like a shape of a mountain. Those who are beginners, you can watch me first before practicing. You're going to keep your spine long. So you look at my spine. Mostly this happens because of tight hamstrings and the lower back muscles. So you can bend your knees and push your hips back. Don't keep your feet together. Keep your feet slightly apart and stay here. 1. Spread your fingers firm, press your hands firm. Make sure your mat is of a good quality. It's not slippery, otherwise you feel that you're always sliding. Now from here, step your feet forward, come into a forward bend. Now those who have tight hamstring, we make use of the blocks here. So some of you might be here, hands not reaching down. You're going to take your blocks, press your hands onto the block and keep your spine straight. If you have any discomfort, keep your knees bent. In this first class, I'm giving you a lot of options going forward. Maybe I don't repeat, but you choose the option which is good for you. And those who are able to go down completely, press your hands down and stretch. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale and come up. Very good. Now we are going to do our standing pose, which is Trikonasana or Uttita Trikonasana, triangle pose. For this, you might need a block. You're going to step your feet about 3 feet wide. If you're not from India, you might want to measure in meters, 1 meter. Turn your right foot out, so the right foot is in the same line as the left foot. And turn your left foot slightly inwards. Keep your legs firm, contract your thighs. If you're putting a lot of load on the joints, it's not safe. You have to gradually increase the load, so let the muscles work. Now hold your block. If you don't have a block, it's okay. Hold the block in your right hand, stretch your hands out. Now reach forward. The primary movement is coming from the hip. Keep reaching forward. Bring your right hand down. Press and the left hand up. Now make sure you're not turning the chest down. Trikonasana is very good for stretching the legs. The spine, also very good for your digestion. Stay here for 1. You can look towards me. You can also look down or you can look up. 3, 4. Sometimes my counting might not match the counting of your breath. It's absolutely okay. Stay for a little longer. Inhale and come up. Let's do it on the other side. Turn your left foot out, right foot towards me if you're facing towards me. Take your hands out, hold the block in your left hand and reach forward towards the left side. Place the block down by the side of your foot and lift your right hand up. Okay, if the block is not working, if you feel you can't go much down, you can gently rest your hand onto the shin bone. Stay here for 1. Legs firm. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale and come up. Hands onto the hips and bring your feet together. Take a breath in and breathe out. We will repeat this one more time. And when you are working on the basics, foundation, repetition is a very good way of perfecting the poses. So on the right side, you remember the position of the feet, stretch your hands out and reach forward. You can place the block either inside or the outside of the foot, but make sure you don't push your hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale and come up. Let's do it on the other side, on the left. Now, take your left hand down. And I'm mirroring you, which means it might look I'm doing on the other side, but I'm actually mirroring you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale and bring your feet together. Take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Now moving on to our next standing pose. It's a balancing pose, a very famous one, the Vrikshasana tree pose. This is not just good for your physical strength, but also your mental strength. So let's go into the pose. Shift the weight into the left leg and slowly lift your right leg up. And if you feel you're struggling with balance, you can always take a wall support. Go next to the wall and take support and lift your leg up, press it onto your inner thigh. If you're not able to bring the leg too high, you can bring it a little down, but don't push your knee too hard. Now bring your hands together to your heart center and find your focus. And those who are finding it difficult to balance, look down at a point about few feet in front of you. If you're able to balance properly, look straight towards me and a beautiful smile on your face. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release your hand and release your leg down. Let's do it on the other side. Lift your left leg up. Place your foot onto your inner thigh, the right inner thigh, or below the knee. Place your hands to your heart center in Pranamasana. Stay here for 1. Finding your balance and focus 2. I used to hate this pose when I was starting to learn yoga because my leg muscles were very weak. So this is going to make you strong. And slowly release and bring your legs down. Now we're going to go down towards seated. Sit down and cross your legs. Now we're going to do the Gomukhasana, but only half. So not with the legs, just with the hands. Lift your right hand up and bend your elbow. Now take your left hand down and grab hold of your fingers. So it should look something like this. And if you're not able to hold, you can use a belt and then hold the belt with both the hands. Stay here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Let's do it on the other side. Lift your left hand up. Bend the elbow. Take your right hand from below. Grab hold of your fingers. If not, grab hold of your belt. This is a very nice pose for removing the tightness in the shoulders, frozen shoulders. Also increases the blood circulation in your chest and stretches the chest muscles, helping you to breathe better. Now slowly release your hands, and then we are going to lie down onto our back. Lie down. Once you lie down, bend both your knees into Pavan Muktasana. This pose is very good for the digestion. That is why it is called Pavan Muktasana. Releasing all the gases, the air out of the body. Excess air element, Vayu, causes digestive issues. Now exhale, lift your head up towards the knees and bring your head down. Now straighten your legs into 90 degrees. Those of you who can do the shoulder stand, maybe you can go into shoulder stand. Others, lift the legs up and hold. If you feel it's too much, you can use the hand support to hold your legs. Make sure your lower back is not lifting up. Stay here for 10 breaths. Slow and gentle breathing. Now bend your knees and hug your legs to the chest. Now we will go into a twist. So keep your legs as it is, stretch your hands out and bring your legs to the right side. This is again good for your spine and the digestive system, and also very good to relax your mind. You can use your hand to pull your legs down if your legs are not reaching down. And remember, yoga is not about stretching maximum. It is about finding the spot where you have a little challenge and at the same time you're able to hold it comfortably, having a nice breath. Come back to the center. Let's do it on the left side. Turn. Slow breathing. Nice and long breaths. Relax. Come back to the center into Shavasana. In Shavasana, we are going to work on our breath. So place your hands onto your upper abdomen. This is the place where we have our diaphragm. Diaphragm is one of the important muscles which is a part of the breathing process. So when you inhale, imagine you're holding a balloon and it is expanding. Let the expansion happen from all sides, not just from the top. And exhale, relax completely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bringing in all the positive energy. Exhale, relax completely, let go. Breathe in and breathe out completely. Breathe in and breathe out. Slow exhalations, which will help you to cool down the body, breath, and the mind. Now, take your hands to the back. Give yourself a nice stretch, awakening stretch. Bend your knees, turn to your right side. And then press and come up into seated. Keep your eyes closed. Sit down comfortably, bring your hands together to your heart center, and remind yourself about your intention, sankalpa, for this program. We will end this practice by chanting one Om and three Shanti, inviting peace and happiness into our lives. Breathe in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Gently rub your hands and place it over your eyes, feeling the warmth and the healing touch. Slowly, gently open your eyes with a beautiful smile. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and have a great day. Take care of yourselves. See you on the day 2.